This is the one question I get asked on a daily basis, so I thought I would cover it here. And before I say anything else, keep watching and I'll give you some actionable tips to go and do after this video. Now, the conversation is always different for each family, but in general my answer is always the same. You should usually always sell as you're looking to buy, for a few reasons. The main one is position. Demand is through the roof right now, whereas supply is fairly low, so being in the best position is so important when you're looking to buy. If you think about it like this, say your property's on the market and it's worth £250,000. Two people make an offer at £260,000. One's a first time buyer with no chain, with a flexible entry date, whereas the second person has a property to sell which is not in the market yet. There's really only one clear winner, and that's the first time buyer. So the same applies to you when you're looking. If you're not in the market and competing against these first time buyers, 9 times out of 10 you won't get that house that you fall in love with unless you pay way over the odds to get it, which none of us really want to do. Now the second point is money. If you have a budget of 300 grand and use that example of your house at 250 grand, then you go on the market and achieve 260, 270, your budget could then push to 310, 320. This could push you into the next bracket of properties, or a slightly different area, or just have money set aside for any work that you want to carry out in that house that you do buy, or even just a nice holiday after you move. But you won't be able to do any of this or know any of this until you have an offer accepted on your house, so you know exactly then how much money you have to play with when you're looking to buy. Now, I completely understand and appreciate the flip side of this coin, that you're scared to sell first and have nowhere to go, and this is where it's different for each family. Some of you might be able to go and stay with family for a short term, or some of you might have 3 kids, 2 dogs and a budgie and can't move anywhere temporarily, and that's absolutely fine. And this is where timescales come into it. It's still a seller's market, so you're in complete control of when you move. All we do is set the buyer's expectations early and tell them that we can't give them an entry date until you find somewhere, or give them a long entry date and give you plenty of time to buy something. Now the average time frame from offer acceptance to completion right now is around 10 to 12 weeks. So there's no harm in giving the buyer 14, 16 weeks as an entry date, or something I always like using is holiday periods as a guide. So we'll be out before Christmas or New Year, or we'll be out by Easter time. This is good as it gives the buyer something tangible to aim for, so as long as we set those expectations and plans out clearly at the start, the buyer won't have any issues at all. You might lose the odd buyer here and there, but nothing really to worry about. So if you are in this position and unsure of how to move forward, here's some things to do. First of all, speak to an agent. This is your first port of call. Agents will give you the best advice on your home, the value of it, and how to make a move with as little stress as possible. And then speak to a mortgage advisor. Take that agent's value, give it to the mortgage advisor, who will then set you up with a new agreement in principle for your mortgage, so that you're then able to start looking at properties within those budgets that you've got. And at least at this point you've got an idea of what your home's worth, how quickly it should sell, and you have proper budgets in place to then properly start looking for that next move. So more tips and advice like this, click follow or DM me if you want any specific questions answered.